Hello, my beautiful snowflakes. It's me again. I know it's been a very long time since I've put up a video, especially like a Q&A video. Very sorry about that, but if I actually tried to tell you guys what my month in March was like, you would all have nightmares for the rest of your lives. It was hell. It was really bad. But that's neither here nor there. Right now I'm in the car. Not my car, but Shayla's car. Say hi.
I said hi.
There we go. Back at me. And, I was looking on my YouTube page and I saw that there was a lot of questions that you guys have sent me that I haven't had a chance to get back to. I wrote down quite a few, and of course, as per usual, I wrote down who asked what. So I am going to answer some of them right now. And we're doing this video on my phone because I tried to do it on my computer in the car, and for some reason that was just not happening. So we're doing it on the phone. So hopefully you guys hear me okay, and if not, shut up, I don't care. I'm just playing. Okay, so the first question is from The Great One. Good name. Are you still friends with your PR cast? Are you guys still talking? Well, we're all pretty friendly with each other, so I guess we are talking. If you're asking, like, do we all hang out, like, every night or something like that? No, we don't. Or at least I don't with them. I mean, I'm sure there's a bunch of them that they do hang out all the time, but...
we did see Melody.
But we did, yeah, when we did WonderCon, we saw Melody. That is Shayla's, like, heroine. She loves Melody. So, we saw her, and of course, we hung out with Danny Slavin, Dan Southworth, and Valerie Vernon. But she wasn't there on the third day because it was Easter, and, that's a smart time to have WonderCon. Easter. Anyway, moving on. The next one is from Ol Marialo. I think that's right. And they want to know what my Twitter account is. My Twitter account is at WCCLACT. West Coast Comics, LA Crazy Town. That's what it is. So, if you're ever looking for tweets by me, or Danny, or Josh, or possibly Shayla, we might do it there. There you go. Next is Fresh as Flowers. Said, would you put on the Red Ranger suit again? I hardly ever wore the Red Ranger suit. So, I mean, probably not. I would probably want to hit a gym first. Spandex shows everything. Was that a wig in Forever Red, or did you have to bleach your hair again? There was not a shot in hell that they were going to get me to do that shit if they were going to bleach my hair. That was a wig. It was a pretty good wig, too. But it was a wig. How do you like your coffee? I don't, because I don't drink coffee. Ever. I don't believe I've ever had one full cup of coffee in my life. I absolutely hate the taste.
He loves his green tea.
I do love my green tea. Why wasn't Nemo in the Lost Galaxy team up with us? I don't know. Ask Justin. I don't know. I'm sure it was a scheduling thing. So that's honestly as the best answer I can give you is it's probably a scheduling thing. I don't really know. Next is from Jinx316. What was your feelings on the making of Kickboxing Academy, considering who played your love interest in the movie? Yes, we all know who the love interest was between my character and the main female. My feelings towards that were not so great. They were not so great for her either. But, aside from that, the movie was a lot of fun to make. First time that Kyler or I really did anything big to that, level. So, we were young, and it was first movie, and, everybody's having fun. Despite the fact that I had to play, like, my little sister, my real-life sister, was my girlfriend. That was horrible. But what are you going to do, Next, from Renzoborg. Who was the voice actor for Ecliptor? Lex Lang. I knew that. What was your favorite fight scene in the series? I wrote that down, yeah. My favorite fight scene in the series? I don't really know. God. There was a lot of fight scenes. The one where I kicked the guy. I don't know. What do you think, babe?
What was what?
What was my favorite fight scene? The one where I kicked the guy. Was that a good one? She agrees.
There was a lot of, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of fight scenes. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know my favorite fight scene off the top of my head. You know, I will say this, that I did a lot of working out with the stuntmen, and we would do fight choreography while we were working out. You know, we would do stretching, we would do gymnastics, we would do trampoline work and all that, and then to wrap it up, we would do a lot of fight scene choreography. That was the most fun, because this is a little secret, I guess. I don't know if everybody knows this or not, but from my experience, from what I've seen, and from what I've lived through, when you're in a movie or a TV show, whatever, with a lot of action, and you're doing fight scenes and stuff like that, it's more fun to play as the person who gets beat up. I don't know why that is. I have no idea why that is, but it is. It just is. So, you know, when we would work out, when I would work out with the stuntmen, you know, it wasn't like, oh, here's Chris. He's working out with us, so he's going to be the guy who wins in the fight scene. No. I would get my ass kicked in all the fight scenes with these guys, because that's what I wanted. I was like, no. You know, Tadahiro, you be the good guy, I'll be the bad guy, and then beat the shit out of me. That's it. It's a lot of fun. Where were we? Jamie Jokes. Yeah, Jamie Jokes says, what are your thoughts on the Psycho Rangers? They're psycho. They're crazy. I will say this. The first time that I saw the Psycho Rangers, I was really pissed off, because their suits were fucking awesome. And I wanted those suits. I wish that we, the regular Power Rangers, were wearing those suits. Their suits were really cool. But they looked really evil. That's why, you know, I mean, I'm not saying that our suits didn't look cool. Our suits were like the coolest Power Ranger suits ever. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Mm-hmm. Ours were the coolest. But their suits look cooler. So they beat us on the cool level by, like, it's like we're here and they're like just there. And then he also asked, who is stronger, Ecliptor or Darkonda? Ecliptor, easy. That's not even a question. Jamie, what's wrong with you? That's not even a question. Ecliptor, he wins. Ray Drift Queen Tigney says, what are your thoughts on the In Space theme song and openings? I like them. It's pretty catchy. It's got a very, you know, rock and roll theme to it, but it's still very catchy. I've always been a big fan of drums, so I like the drum beat in it. You were going to say something, baby doll?
I was going to sing it.
You're going to sing it? She was going to sing it, but I guess I jumped in there right before, so you guys missed out on that. I'm sorry. Is there any below that one? Okay, so then the last one...
Not the last one.
The last one is from MGen Rewing. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. What do I think about Doctor Strange? There was actually a couple more things that MGen had said in there, like, you know, Doctor Strange is my favorite character, and, you know, what do you think of Doctor Strange? I really like Doctor Strange. I love the character. I love the fact that he starts out just arrogant as shit, and then, you know, the car accident crushes his hands. He can't be a surgeon anymore, and in order to heal them, he visits, who was it, the Ancient One, I think, and through that, rather than being like the world's greatest plastic surgeon or whatever his title was before that, he follows a path to become the Sorcerer Supreme. That's fucking awesome. And through that, he learns humility, which is also really cool, because you see the character start off here as an asshole, and then he goes, nope, now I'm a good guy. And he was really great, and he's always, you know, been such a great character in the comic book world. How many times has he helped out Spider-Man? 19 bajillion? I don't know, probably. So, Doctor Strange is really awesome, and, What?
Can we throw this in? It's my Q&A for David.
Okay.
Several people asked.
Okay. Yeah. Shayla she wants to throw something else in.
So hard.
So hold on. We got some more here. So what else do we got?
So Chris and I actually had a question for David Fielding, who played Zordon. One of the questions that me and Chris, and I'm sure some of you were curious about, is why didn't David get casted as Zordon in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie? So I spoke with David last night via text message, and his answer was that he got a phone call when they were still, what did it say? I got a phone call when we were still going to film in LA. But because it was cheaper to film in Australia, non-union, they moved production where they then hired Nicholas Bell, who played Zordon in the movie. So I asked him, was it filmed in Australia? It was. David and Karen talked about it at the Q&A in Philly this past weekend. I asked him, was part filmed here in LA and the other in Australia? He says he thinks that some might have been done in LA, but the majority of it was done in Australia, which I didn't know that. So Karen said they also filmed some of the episodes there during breaks from working on the film. So some of the episodes from, I think, 95 to 96 were done in Australia. Which actually would make sense because in 96, that's when Kat came on. So and I know in one of the episodes she went back home to Australia. So that kind of, yeah. So anyway, that was the Q&A from David. It was cheaper to film, I guess, in Australia, non-union, so they moved production to Australia. So he didn't get casted, but he stayed on the regular series afterwards. So there you have it. Make sure you go check out Karen's Q&A, I guess, because they did talk about that, actually, about why he wasn't casted in the movie. So
intriguing stuff. All right. That's about all the questions that I put down before. So undoubtedly there's going to be more questions, and when there are, you guys just, leave them up on my YouTube page and I will get to them whenever I can.
have a question.
Oh, wait a minute. My lovely little Songbird, she has a question.
What is your favorite fish?
What is my favorite fish?
To eat.
To eat. Nemo? No. We went out and we had sushi today, so I'm pretty sure that's why she's asking that. Look at this grin.
No one's ever asked, I don't think. So
probably not. I don't think anybody's ever asked that.
So what is your favorite fish to eat?
My favorite fish to eat is mackerel. I love mackerel. It is great. When I'm eating it as sushi, I love it. Well, I like eating mackerel anyways. It's really great. Typically when they prepare it, it has a very oily feel to the skin, and when they do it right, it has a very tart taste to it. Love it. And from what I understand, it's very big in Japan too. Everybody there loves it too. It's like one of the favorites. So there we go. A lot of times when people answer that, they always say eel because it's sweet, and mainly they say it because of the eel sauce. The eel sauce has kind of a sweet and chocolatey taste to it. That's fine. I have no problem with that. I love it. But the mackerel to me that's where it's all at.
I had it today and it was really good.
She seemed to like it. Then she also had the albacore before that, which is funny because it has a very similar taste to it. However, it has a different texture to it. And she wasn't as much of a fan of that one. You remember
I spit
the
it
albacore?
out. It was nasty.
Yeah, she had about half of it, and
I just threw the fish down and just ate the rice out of it.
that's what she did. So I ate the fish. So there we go. That's all I got right now. Can you think of anything, baby doll?
Nope. Keep them coming. Keep the questions coming.
Keep them coming. You heard, lady. Do what she says, or she'll hurt me. Okay. So that's it. Yes, keep them coming, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.